Alright, y'all, so I wanted to hop on here and bring y'all this article that I saw. I will show y'all the article so you can see it for yourself, but a lot of you don't see what's going on in your area. And I just want to tell you, just because you don't see it in your area don't mean that it's not going on. You know, a lot of people is still saying I don't see it here, but there's still a lot of people that's saying, oh, I'm starting to see it in my area. Well, over the past few weeks, I've been putting up videos, especially the ones that I see about my area, like here in North Carolina. So those of you that do not know, yes, I'm a Mississippi girl, born and raised. That's where I'm from. Everything. Couple years back, I moved to North Carolina. Yeah, it was like my husband's last duty station, so we stayed here. So that's for everybody that's new, because some people still think that I'm in Mississippi. North Carolina has been having issues with food shortages for a while now, and there's been a lot of articles and stuff talking about starvation that's going on here. I did a video some weeks ago about the starvation, about the food pantries and stuff. It's having a hard time giving food out because there's so many people now that needs it. So I saw this article where it's talking about North Carolina is about to experience prolonged food shortages. And when it's happening in one state and happening in another state and another state, and then you don't see it in your state, that don't mean it's not coming. Just take it as if you got more time to prepare. Because what's happening now is with the prices, that's why I've been trying to, myself and other content creators that's into the prepping, that's in the prepping community, has been telling you for months to try to stock up here and there. Now, please know I understand everybody's financial situation is different. Ain't nobody got no money to be throwing away. Know that. Roger that. Got it. But there are things that we can give up that's not as important and replace those with things that is important. Like having your water supply, having you some food. If you know you can't grow your food, then that you is if you know you can't grow no food, you need to be stocking up on food. But don't get it twisted. The way the weather and stuff is going, everybody see my garden and say, oh, your garden is amazing. This is, I know my garden should be at a different potential, at a different stage right now. But the weather has been crazy, and it's been extremely hot early. Like, we just hit June, but May had 95, 97 degree weather that we don't normally see until about August. End of July, August, or something like that. You know, it be hot, but not that hot. And it's just like a different type of heat, you know? Yeah. So I'm not letting that stop me. I'm taking what I can take. Like I got to go out there and do a harvest today. I got to. It rained so bad yesterday. So bad yesterday. Stormed and all. But we don't know how the weather gonna go to even know if gardening is gonna be able to be done, you know, for the long term. So you need to be doing what you can do for as gardening if you're able to garden, if you're able to grow your own food. Still though, stocking up on seeds and stuff because you can grow indoors. I got a lot of videos on here about that. You need to be preparing as much as possible. And a lot of people don't like it when I put East Coast in my title. But I put that because North Carolina is in the East Coast. Now, if you in New York, Virginia, or whatever, and you not experiencing none of this, it's only a matter of time. Don't think that hey, oh well, that's going on there, it's not going on here. We still in the same country. It's coming. It just ain't hit you. So before I even get into it even more, let me just show you this article and let you see it for yourself, okay? Alright, y'all, so here you go right here. North Carolina to face prolonged food shortages. Okay, so it say, for those of you that may not be able to read this because I know it's small, I'm gonna read parts of it for you. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. We're just gonna kind of go through it. Say food shortages has been occurring all across the U.S., but how does North Carolina fare in this ordeal? It say North Carolina is one of the top 10 hungriest states in the U.S. This insecurity leads to food shortages in homes being prevalent across the state. While NC is a leading producer of agriculture like sweet potatoes, strawberry, pickles, turkeys, and hogs, many families are experiencing a shortage in food. The food insecurity in North Carolina. As the 10th hungriest state, food, okay, I read that, they just saying the same thing over. Okay, so it say, when there is an issue with food insecurity, you must look at the average income within the state. Many areas within North Carolina are rural, which means that statistically, the average income in rural areas is lower. There is less public transportation, grocery stores, and overall access to healthy foods in these areas, which causes food shortages within the home. Now you throw that on top of this right here. Food price, and y'all look, everybody down me because I'm from Mississippi and they say we the lowest of the 50 states. I'm learning a lot about these other states people didn't know nothing about. Always talking about Mississippi. Anyway, food prices have skyrocketed in the past 5 years. Yes, everything has been going up for the last couple years, but it's even worse now. So when you look at the prices going up for food, the jobs, yeah, some of these jobs since, you know, everything started in 2020 has upped their what is it? Their minimum wage has upped their wages, okay? And you're getting paid a little bit more. But now the gas is up. The gas price, so now you got to pay more for gas to get to work. You got to pay more for food. It's really not helping. You know, it's just making things worse. Now there are shortages of things that people really, really need. So, I mean, I get it. I get exactly what they saying, and it's only going to get worse. Now, we're in June. We're in June, the month of June. Is things not getting worse? It say right here, data from Feeding America showcased about 1 in 7 people face hunger within the state. As many people in here, it say up here it's 1.5 million people across. So 1.5 million people across the state of North Carolina, and 1 in 7 people are hungry. That's a lot of people, y'all. We're talking about 1 in 7 people out of 1.5 million that's across this state, and it's only going to get worse. You know, you had your homeless people, you had your people that were struggling, you with high prices and stuff, and school just got out for kids. So now people that really depend on the school breakfast, the school lunches, and stuff like that, now they have maybe 3, 4, 5 children at home, and they barely can make sure that there is dinner, you know. So that's why I say, if you have the means to grow your own food, if you have the means to get you a little bit of livestock, I would say go ahead and do it. I would say go. It's at this point, I'm gonna be honest, I'm tired of saying the same thing over and over. So all I can do at this point from here on out is still bring you the articles, but mostly just show you what we doing, because I am putting things in high gear for me and my family. Okay, meaning, you know, what I can find here, there, because things is high. Now you going on a scavenging hunt when you going to try to stock up. Now it's pretty much a scavenging hunt. You got to figure out now really who got the cheapest prices on stuff. You got to figure out where you got that last can of beans that wasn't no good. You got to figure out who at least have an expiration date on their stuff that you may be picking up. And it's the stuff still good. It's like a scavenger hunt, okay? It's like you rummaging through a rummage sale, or just going to the grocery store. So things is only gonna get worse. Look, people is already been crazy, but people is even getting more crazy. And I'm wondering, is it dealing with the hard times that's going on? You think these times is hard? Wait, you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, so I wanted to bring that. I wanted to put that on y'all minds on this Saturday to continue to do what you're doing. I got myself pretty much settled, so you'll start seeing my videos of what I'm stocking up, how I'm stocking up, what I'm doing here on our little homestead and stuff like that. Because I mean, I only can say it so many times. Prepare for you and your family, okay? With that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified each and every time that I upload a video. And I'll see y'all in the next one if it's God's will, okay? Bye.